Hey everyone, Daniel from Twin Bytes with another tutorial for you, and this time we're talking about the Windows 11 Update 22H2. Now you might be stuck from doing the Windows Insider program and you updated to Windows 11 on the previous major update and you were not able to roll back to the last one, maybe not even going back to Windows 10, and your only option would have been to do a fresh install of Windows 10 or 11 to go back to the last stable version. Well, now there's a new stable version out, the 22H2, and we're going to be able to update that, but you might want to look at what's in there as well first and make sure that it has what you're looking for. And maybe you're not going to like some of the things. Some people have had a lot of bad things to say, others good. We're just going to look at what features are available, and then I'm going to do the update, which we'll have a look at some of the features in another video. But let's have a look at this update.
So when you're looking at your Windows updates, you should be able to see that the 22H2 is available and you can click download and install. But before doing that, there's a link here to see what's in the update. It takes you to a website that has the 2022 update, which you can see here, and it gives you a list to scroll through of all the different features. So we've got the folders that you can create in the start menu now to organize your other programs and files into, so you can categorize things this way. In the File Explorer, there's also options to save and add favorite files in the File Explorer. There's a bit of personalization going on in here that you can get into. One of the great things that I'm looking forward to checking out is a new video editor called Clipchamp. Now, this is something that they used to have. A program that you could download was the Windows Movie Maker, and they didn't have anything that came with Windows automatically by default, but this is something now that we're going to be able to download, and it comes with this update. So I'm going to make another video separately about Clipchamp, so if you're interested in seeing how this program works for making videos, then have a look at one of my future videos that's going to be coming up that will be a video on this video editing software. They have a new dictation software accessibility for text to speech or speech to text. So they already had something before, so I'm not sure how that's going to be any different, but we'll be able to look at that. And then using the live captions for any content with audio, so you can have your own closed captioning on your local videos. You can have another way to access taskbar shortcuts here. They give you another way of personalizing the start menu layout. So instead of being stuck with the layout that they've got currently, it's going to give you some other options here. So we'll be able to look at that a little bit more closely. I think this might actually answer one of the questions that someone was looking for, because in the picture here, it looks like we may have an option to get rid of the favorite section altogether, where currently it just takes up a whole lot of blank space. If we look at the start menu right now as it is before the update, you can see here that it says a recommended section, which I've had it cleared out so it doesn't show any recently opened files and programs, but it has this big unused space. So hopefully that's what that means, is that it's going to be able to take that out. Apparently you can increase the performance by saving resources, choosing efficiency mode in the task manager, so that will be very interesting to test that theory out and see how that works. Having some of these other controls for volume and brightness more accessible, I'm not sure how much better that can actually be, but I guess we'll see. Opening games with a single touch, so if you're a gamer, you might actually be into this a little bit more, and being able to control or program your controllers so that you can be more efficient with your gaming. And then there's a do not disturb that you can set to turn on automatically based on a schedule. So that can be very helpful if you're doing this on a somewhat regular basis at a scheduled time. Then you can actually schedule your do not disturb sessions. So we're going to go ahead and download and install this. It does give you a notice about the software license because it's a major update, so they expect you to scroll through and read all of this. And then you want to accept and install. It'll give you a little counter saying that it's downloading, what percentage it's at. So we'll have to wait a while for that to download and install, and when prompted we'll be able to reboot and we can have a look at this.
We'll have to wait for this to download and install, and then we'll be able to have a look at it and see how everything works once we've got the update in place. So stay tuned for my future videos where I'll dive into some of these features a little bit more. And if you found this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, even better, give it a super thanks, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.